Hi. I know I was a little concerned. Quite frankly, I was too tired to truly respond to it. Some people need to learn some manners and respect. Because not all of us ladies are like, we treat ourselves like object. Like, not all of us are like that. A lot of us aren't. Someone was saying that we have seen species evolve. Um, my whole perspective on evolution is we definitely see adaptations, like the peppered moth, hammerhead shark, that whole thing. But in terms of macro species, like in the not the microscopic world, but our world, we haven't seen um, anything that says one species emerged from another. I personally think we should compare all science, um, and form our thinking and perspective based on that, not just one side, because then we'd be biased. Newsflash: there's a lot of science that says that the Earth is young. So I'm actually gonna start doing that after I create an Instagram to showcase my nails. So when I go apply for working in a salon, they can see it. For that, I'm gonna need Instagram. I don't like having to download so much social media. I would say we should play Quiplash, but both of you guys would need me to go in the chat, and I don't have another device to use. So, yeah, the nerd would say, it's not that we came from apes, we just have a common ancestor with apes. I see so many things that contradicts secular theories of like the earth being super duper old. Uh, and that leads me to believe that there wasn't enough time for the amount of time needed for even that type of evolution to occur. Like, did you know that there's helium in radioactive rocks which should have been expelled like a lot sooner if the Earth was super duper old, but it hasn't? And did you know that there's carbon which can only last what's the year? I forget how long. It's not even 100,000 years. Um, and carbon is present in all fossils. That's just some of the things. There's also the faint young sun paradox, which says that the sun was too dim um, for life to have been sustained. And any theory in regard to justifying it, there's no scientific evidence to back it up. So there's really not much to support any secular justification I've seen so far in regards to that. There's also the amount of sediment in the ocean, which I did make a short video on that some time ago, showing how even using the secular numbers, um, like it still is a lot younger than what uh, secular science needs it to be. Then there's also the decay rate of the magnetic field. So, like, there's so much evidence to say, um, that the Earth is young for us to simply dismiss the creationist claim. Sorry, my brain is so tired. Hi, Crusher Dragons. How are you? I am really tired. How are you doing? That's awesome. What was a conversation about? Spill every single detail and completely ignore the fact that that would be gossiping. I'm kidding. So what I'm going to do is create a doc that will compare the evidence for young and old Earth. Because I firmly believe anybody, any sane person, should not just automatically follow with what the person that they support says. Like, we should inform our belief of what is the truth based on something that we want to be true. And that applies both to Christians and to atheists. So we should examine all evidence and form our beliefs based on that. Good night, Crusher Dragons. It's like 9:43 for me. I'm gonna share my screen so y'all can watch me work. It's 9:43 for me also. Yeah. Imagine being at school until 9 o'clock at night. I'm gonna put evidence, not website, and I'll just put in the website. Yeah, I do school 4 to 9. Point for Old Earth. Thank you. So something else I'm going to do is copy and paste this quote. You guys are gonna see me do what I was taught in debate and do something called blocking. So we're gonna need heading 1. We're gonna make it bold and underline. Make this updated to match. How dating is done, not romantic dating. And we're just gonna do like really basic blocking. That's what this is called, by the way. So we also have annual layerings, geological rates in radiometric dating, and then what we're going to do is after putting all the stuff from this source in here, we are going to copy paste the link. Problem something. You never know. I had no experience going into my relationship, but then it ended up being something really nice. So from what I'm seeing here, this says that blah, 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 sedimentary rocks from this found out to be 13,527 years from this place, which is interesting. And I'm underlining that to give like to show that even the secular source admits to it. The thing I don't like is like this says the obvious conclusion. There's a whole other things. The annual layers. The oldest annual layers are extracted from ice cores. So I'm actually gonna search something. Google. Doo, doo, how are I'm trying to stay awake. I'm probably gonna end in like 10 minutes. Are ice layers made? So do you find this interesting, Claire? To just study stuff? So I guess the question I want to see is, can there be different ice layer types without needing different? Hi, how you doing, Lucas? That's good. I'm tired. I had a really big day today. Big day? Um, a little bit. The unfortunate thing about using Google is it provides a lot of secular stuff. You're eating chicken. Chicken is good. My nose is stuffed. Kind of. It's like half stuffed. That's funny. What causes different colors in ice layers? Absorption, impurities, snowfall, volcanic ash. So it was ice core. What causes different colors in ice cores? Seasonal snow accumulation, hoarfrost. That sounds really bad. I can't. Wait, so this is saying. Oh, it's Wikipedia. I'm gonna have to go in it. Nice to meet you. My brain is like not braining. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna continue pulling stuff from this website. I know the feeling. Because my thinking is there were a couple different things in the AI generated list that could influence the color of the layer of ice. Because let's just look at this picture for a second. So we have this color is the same as here, but then this darker layer, then lighter, then the same color, and it's a huge chunk of that same color. So that makes me think that all of the layers are possibly influenced by something else. So, okay, let me just share some things. This is saying the big island of Hawaii, they figured out the age because of how high the volcano is. I'm gonna look up something real quick. What is the biggest volcano in Hawaii? Trying to figure out which island it is. The volcano rises approximately 10,000 meters above the seafloor. Seems that's not adding up. So this says that the thing is 10,000 above the ocean floor. This is saying that's higher above the sea level. I'll have to see which island this is on. Hi. Which one is. How are you? I'm okay. I'm a little tired. I had school until 9 p.m. Yes, we live in a graph. Oh, whoa. Oh, so it's the Big Island one. So that's kind of interesting. How are you, Matt's gospel message? I don't know if I included this in the quote or not. Oh wait, I got my answer because I was saying that this mount or this one is the biggest in in Hawaii. I guess the tallest, but this is saying we measure the age due to how tall it is. And then it says down here that the other islands are older. So What are you researching? This stuff? Right now, it's just I'm gathering the points for older, and then I'm gonna look at the points for younger. Then I'm gonna include the evidence. Um, and then I'm going to, if I think to finish this, it's gonna give like a good overview as to how old the Earth really is, and we can make a scientific um, belief based on all evidence, not just one part of it. So, so this is really interesting. WDH, you're not a Christian, right? If I remember correctly, because you were arguing points against Christianity in the past. If I remember correctly, I'm also really tired and could just be a little confused. You want to know what I'm seeing a lot of? Conflicting years. So for me doing this, I'm just gonna go up here, say, annual layers of ice cores. And then I'll just cite it with 1D. Someone voted just go with all secular science. That's interesting. I want to know what geological evidence that is. This is actually a nice point for creationism. This is an evolution standpoint, which is interesting. Radiometric dating. Fun fact, carbon is present in all fossils, including the ones that are billions of years old. So, I wonder if anyone's here right now. Hi. Who's here watching me research? I have a weird itch on my ear. I'm also trying to be careful because I have stitches back there. I know I'm speaking kind of quietly. Hopefully, I know it's not reliable to go to Quora, but I was picking up pimples. Yeah, that's what I thought I was saying. So we shall continue. Let's see how this responds to the creationist attacks on carbon 14 dating. Hmm. So that's interesting. I'll keep this up. Oh, I am so tired. I think I'm gonna end this stream here. No one's watching anyways, and I'm like constantly yawning. So, good night, everyone. Bye.